How y'all doing? This is Preacherman RB, and this is another episode of Arrow Reviews Thursdays, and this time I'm reviewing Arrow Season 5, Episode 14. And what happens on this week's episode is, in the flashback scenes, Anatoly and Oliver's in the hospital, and Anatoly's in the hospital, and Oliver's trying to come up with a plan to help Anatoly take out the leader of Bratva. And Oliver notices an aide going back and forth every 5 minutes without anything on his gurney. And Oliver gets Anatoly, tries to get Anatoly out of there, and they get ambushed by the head of Bratva and his men. And Oliver's able to take out all the head of Bratva's men, but at the end of that, the head of Bratva has a gun to Anatoly's head. And that's all that happens in the flashback scenes. What's happening in the present day is that the ACU finds out that the Green Arrow killed Billy, and they're trying to arrest the Green Arrow for this. And Oliver has to talk to the captain of the Star City Police, and he has to tell him what really happened, that the Green Arrow was tricked into killing Billy because Prometheus dressed up Billy to look like him and made Oliver kill him. And Oliver tells him this, but he doesn't tell him that he's the Green Arrow. Well, after this, Oliver has to go after Cupid, China White, and Liz Warner, and he goes after them. And this part I'm talking about is at the very end of the episode, and he goes after them without the interference of the ACU this time, because when he first went after them, the ACU tried to arrest him. And so they go after China White, Cupid, and Liz Warner, and when they're going to get Tobias Church's money that he left over, and they get the money, and they get all of Tobias Church's old men to fight with them, and they surround Team Arrow, and Team Arrow is trying to fight all of them off, and Donna Drake is wearing Black Canary's mask during this fight. In this whole episode, Donna doesn't want to do this because she doesn't want to take Laurel's place, and at the end of the episode, Quentin Lance tells him that she's not taking Laurel's place, she's taking the place for Laurel. And Laurel wanted this, and Donna Drake realizes this after Quentin tells her this. Well, the fight happens, and Donna Drake's fighting China White, and China White gets the best of Donna Drake until she uses her canary cry and knocks her off of her, and then China White and Oliver fighting, and then the ACU shows up, and China White says, "I'm going to be glad to see them take you down." And then China gets shot by one of the ACU bullets, and they arrest China White, Liz Warner, and Cupid. And Oliver, as the Green Arrow, tells the captain that he's going to have to live with Billy's murder the rest of his life, and the captain says, after he talks to the Green Arrow, that the mayor said the same thing. And at the very end of the episode, Oliver turns on the TV, and somehow Oliver covering up that the Green Arrow killed Billy has gotten into the media somehow, because Prometheus has made this happen. And what else is happening is Oliver meets Prometheus' mother, and she's protecting him. She won't tell Oliver Prometheus' name. That's all that happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, since we've seen the preview of next week's episode, what's going to happen with Oliver being outed for covering up the Green Arrow killing Billy? As always, Preacherman, I'll be signing out. Guys, believe is awesome. This has been another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all.